Okay, hello everyone and welcome to another video here on my channel. Today for this video, as you can see, we are going to do another one of these high score attempts on a diverse world, no moving, panning or zooming. So that means that I've broken my previous high score. So let's start. Here is the video which I pre-recorded without the sound. Let's start and let's see how many points I got and how I fared through it. So for the first location, as you can see, we got Hong Kong. Pretty recognizable. Gen 4 camera, left hand sign, yellow lines, those buildings, skyscrapers. Okay, the video lagged up a bit here, so it skipped through the result screen, but you're gonna see at the end it was that location and everything. It was Hong Kong anyway, so got 4990. The next location here, we've got Japan, which was pretty obvious with the low car and everything. Left drive, you can see that, and signs. So it looked to me like northern Japan and mostly like Hokkaido. So the sea was to our south, and I started to look where on Hokkaido it would match. And look at this. We got here the sea in front of us. We have a city in the distance. You can barely see it, and the coast is curving to the right. We also got train lines to our left, as you can see there. So this matched perfectly, this stretch of the road, and sea to our south. So I was looking where it could be exactly on this road, but didn't want to pinpoint. Yeah, it was there. I didn't even zoom in to look at the roads or anything, but yeah, I knew it would be somewhere close. Okay, the third location here was a little bit tricky, because we only had this hill, this road, those houses in the distance. I first thought was Bhutan, because it has kinda coverage like this, and the trees and mountains, but upon closer inspection, those houses on the left didn't look all the way quite like Bhutan, though it could have been. Also the road was dirt, and also grey dirt, which very much fitted Colombia. So I started thinking it could be Colombia, but all these trees around, those trees can also be found in Mexico, so that was one of my thoughts too. But those trees can also be found in mountainous Colombia. So with this road vegetation, those houses, I don't know, I thought even about Bhutan all through it. But what actually made me go more with South America or Latin America is that woman in front, because her hair looked very like native South American or Mexican. That horsetail in the back and grey hair, and it looked like those women from somewhere there. So I thought the best bet for me would be, because I had to get a good score, to go Bogota, because I saw even overcast coverage there, and I saw also in these mountains, there are mountains around Bogota and these dirt roads and everything. So I thought that was my best bet to go on here. I still was thinking about Mexico. I was on the verge of moving it to Mexico, but because of the dirt road, which was a great grey dirt road, that looks very Colombian, that soil color. And dirt roads are more common in Colombia on street view. They are like dirt roads are, I mean, they are not always Colombia, but mostly when you get a location like this, and also everything else could fit there. But I thought here for a long time, shouldn't this be in another location. Thought about Mexico. Bhutan was still on my mind, but not so much. But in the end, Colombia prevailed with the dirt road. And these trees also could grow in Colombia. So yeah, I don't know how much more time I took thinking here. But I remember that it was a long time. It wasn't so long like the Bolivia round in my first attempt. And in the end I just clicked it, and it was actually near Medellin. And I realized that I should have hedged more towards Medellin, because there is that mountain range there, and there is this one near Bogota. So I should have probably hedged between Bogota and Medellin, because it could have been in both places. But I wasn't even sure it was Colombia, and I had to get a high score, so I thought Bogota, let's go. And the fourth location, as you can see, we got the antenna on the side, high antenna, which are the US territories of Guam and Northern Mariana. We had a road name there, street name. I thought whether I'm gonna look for that, maybe it would take a lot. It could be also Northern Mariana, it could be Guam. Put it first on Northern Mariana, but I was actually thinking more about Guam here. Don't know what's the difference between them, to be honest, because they don't come up often on maps. But yeah, that side antenna is for them. So I thought, let's go just middle of Guam, and it was. I could have even pinpointed it, but I didn't want to look for the road. Okay, next location. We had the black and white sign on the right, South American looking, and that is of course Peru. So I knew it was in Peru, and this road looks like it goes through to the Amazonian part, but the mountainous Amazonian, so near to the Andes, but also a bit towards the green part of Peru. And I thought I saw something similar like this before. So I zoomed in on this road, thinking it could probably mostly be there above anything else, because that's the most like major road which goes through, the most central road which goes through Peru into the Amazon, and voila. That was amazing. Yes, it was actually that road a little bit south, but it doesn't matter. 23 kilometers, 937 points, and in the end 24,356. So I beat my record by about 50 points, which isn't much. So I'm still in the second place, but this game took much more skill to get a high score like this. The only thing which I should have done is I should have hedged Colombia, but I went Bogota because I didn't want to hedge so much, like half of Colombia or something. I wanted to see the exact location. I didn't know I would get such good scores on the rounds afterwards, so I went with Bogota thinking it would mostly be there. So, but yeah, these mountains near Medellin are also very high, so Medellin-Bogota hedge is very good, for example. But okay, if I had hedged that, I could have gotten even, I don't know how much exact points, but then maybe I would have also searched for the road on Guam, and I might have even gotten the first placed high score, the world record on a diverse world, NMPZ. But okay, maybe another time I'll see if I'm gonna continue with improving my scores. Like I'm doing it all on the fly. I'm not like planning whether I'm gonna do it. Just if I feel like that. So yeah, but this game was very amazing. I mean, the Japan guess, Hong Kong Guam very easy. That's okay. The Japan guess was very good. That I found him exactly where it is, and of course the amazing Peru guess. Also that road, but I think I've seen that road before, even somewhere. Maybe even that same location, but I'm not sure if it was that same location. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time in another video. But until then, stay good and bye bye.